What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we're here for a Manchester City transfer update. So we're going to crack on with this video. We're going to start off, as we always do, with the ins. First up, we've got an update on Zack Steffen, who will be joining Manchester City on January 1st. This is the goalkeeper coming over from the United States, from America. Rumours are that there's some work permit issues, which means he's going to be loaned out, and they're saying, or according to the sources from Columbus Crew, where he's from anyway, these are from journalists from over in America, that he'll join OGC Nice, which is Patrick Vieira's club, on a loan. I'm not too sure if how long this loan's going to be, whether it's just going to be January time and he's just going to be on loan until the summer, or whether it's going to continue as a year-long loan and we'll get him next January, or 2 years, or a year and a half. I've no idea. Not much detail has been given, but I presume that means Aouar will stay at least until the end of the season at Manchester City before they can sort something out. So we're spending money to aid OGC Nice. There we go. But Mundo Deportivo, they've been saying that Ajax want £66 million for Frenkie de Jong, and they want £55 million for Matthijs de Ligt. Now, Manchester City and Barcelona, they're continuing to be heavily linked with both players. Some former Ajax players are saying that they should join Barcelona. Others are saying that Manchester City are the team to join to go and learn from Pep Guardiola. We'll have to wait and see what their decision is. My instinct on this is that I don't think Manchester City will get either of them, but we'll wait and see. Manchester City, they have been linked with Sampdoria centre-back Joachim Andersen, 22 years old. Manchester City and Spurs apparently have been scouted him. They scouted him last Sunday during a Serie A game against Genoa. That's according to Italian sources, and Man City tracking a centre-back, so it further backs up the claim City might be after another centre-back. Are they potentially looking at maybe letting Vincent Kompany leave at the end of the season, considering we've got a testimonial? I'm not too sure what the situation is there, but Vincent Kompany still hasn't signed a new contract as of yet, and I think his contract is up at the end of the season. Now, Sport over in Spain, they've been saying that Isco will leave Real Madrid in the summer. He's fallen out with the players, he's fallen out with officials at Real Madrid. Manchester City, Liverpool, Napoli, Chelsea, Juventus, they are all linked, but it'll take crazy money to apparently get him. Now, further sources in Spain have been saying that Isco does want to leave Real Madrid, and his number one choice is Manchester City, should they come in for him. We've been heavily linked with him every transfer window now for the last 3 or 4 years. It's getting a little bit boring, so we're just going to put that right to the back burner, because to be honest, I see Isco and I see Manchester City linked. I don't take it too seriously, but he's getting linked with exits from Real Madrid, apparently falling out with people, if that is to be believed, with sources over in Spain. Now, the Daily Record has been reporting that Manchester City are after Portugal under-19 midfielder and Benfica B player Tiago Dantas for free. The 17-year-old creative midfielder, his contract's up in summer 2019, and Manchester City apparently have finalised most of the deal, and they just need to wrap up the final bits of the deal, and that'll be completed apparently in January. Won't sign in January, but the deal will go for in the summer. City are on the verge apparently in the next month or so of wrapping up this free contract, and he'll join Manchester City's youth team, the EDS team, you'd imagine, possibly the under-18s. We'll have to wait and see in the summer, but apparently Manchester City can get him on a free, and training fees is just needed for him. This is one of them players you won't see or announced by Manchester City. Just one day you'll see him turn up for training, just like Claudio Gomez did last year from PSG. It could be a similar situation here with Tiago Dantas. Now, Pep Guardiola praised him, this player, after the Lyon away game, and now he's been linked with Manchester City because of this. Now, Houssem, Aouar, I think that's how you say his name, the 20-year-old central midfielder from Lyon, L'Equipe, over in France, have been reporting that Manchester City have entered into the first stages of interest and negotiations with Lyon for an approach. So they've made an approach to see if he is available. I imagine he'll cost a lot of money, being 20 years old. We've been linked with Tanguy and Ndombele, his other central defensive midfield partner. We're getting linked with both Lyon central defensive midfield partners, and I said before, I'm not too sure we're going to sign Matthijs de Ligt or Frenkie de Jong. And this is because of the links with Aouar and particularly Ndombele, that I think that Manchester City ideally want someone that can not replace Fernandinho, but be able to help and support Fernandinho in that defensive midfield role. Whereas Frenkie de Jong, I think, is more a creative player in the middle that can make things happen. Whereas I feel like Man City are just missing someone like Fernandinho to allow Fernandinho to have some rest. Fernandinho is absolutely brilliant. We could do with Fernandinho too, basically, just to allow him to have some rest, because Fernandinho getting no younger, and I feel like Aouar or Ndombele might be one of them players that could do that. Now, last but not least, in the ins, the Sun have been reporting Leeds winger Jack Clarke. He's high on Pep's list, apparently, of players he wants to sign in January. The 18-year-old winger has been linked with Manchester City. Young English players coming from the Championship that cost a lot of money. We're talking hundreds upon millions, but you might be talking, what, 10, 15, even 20 million pound. Pep does have good relations with Bielsa, the manager of Leeds. I doubt he'll want to let one of Leeds' best talent leave, so it'll cost a lot of money. Whether that's to be believed that Manchester City go in for him or not is another matter, but we'll keep an eye out for that one. We'll move on to the outs, and the Telegraph's been reporting some good news for Zinchenko, and for me, because I'm a fan of Zinchenko and I like Zinchenko, that Zinchenko will stay at Manchester City, at least in the January transfer window through to the end of the season. Benjamin Mendy's out injured. Man City, they're concerned about Benjamin Mendy's injuries. They're concerned that they've not got a lot of depth at left back. We've got Fabian Delph that can play there, so it won't make sense to sell Zinchenko. So Zinchenko set to stay at least until the summer, which is good news. Now, following on from last week and what I've said about Brahim Diaz and Real Madrid are looking to sign Brahim Diaz, but they are looking at January. They're not looking at the summer in a free contract. They're looking at paying money. That's according to Lelarguero, is that how you say their name? Real Madrid looking to be able to bring him in. Now, there's lots of sources saying something along these lines. They've already said personal terms are agreed for a free contract move. It's all about if it's going to be January, if it's going to be the summer. They know that if they don't get him in January, they will get him in the summer at the very least. Now, some figures have been quoted around here from sources in Spain. They've been saying that City are looking for somewhere between 5 and 10 million euros, so we're looking at around 4 to 8 to 9 million pounds. So you might be looking at 5 million pounds or so, somewhere there or thereabouts for Brahim Diaz, which sounds a little low, but considering his contract is up, 5-6 million pounds is better than not having 5 or 6 million pounds from there on out. But not least in the outs is from Barcelona and Vincent Kompany. Barcelona have been apparently interested in Vincent Kompany, and they're looking to launch a loan deal for him in January. Why Manchester City would sell him on loan is completely beyond me, but the Mirror are reporting that Manchester City will reject this 100% for a loan, as Barcelona are trying to improve on their defence. In the news, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, leave a big thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe. We've smashed past 1,800 subscribers, so we're now looking towards 2,000 subscribers before the year's out. So any help towards that would be much appreciated. Thank you everyone that has subscribed. Hello to my new subscribers too. And don't forget, press the bell next to my subscribe button if you are interested, because you'll be notified when I've uploaded, so you don't have to keep checking your sub box. You'll know immediately that I've uploaded, so you'll be able to watch the video. You'll be able to stay in the loop ASAP. Social media links are in the description below if you're interested too, and I'll see you all again for the next Manchester City video. We've got the preview up tomorrow for the match against Chelsea away, so I'll see you then. So it's been JSGC. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace. Ciao for now.